I'm with Dlip and PVK, the CX gurus here at Zoho. So tell me, what's new with CX?
All right, so there are plenty of stuffs piled up for 2026. Just to give you a glimpse of what we are heading towards from the strategic point of view. So we are going to increase the stubbornness and the robustness of the CX fabric, the unified CX fabric by itself. So that includes how we unify the data together. Number one, and number two, when we talk about the mid markets, there are a lot of things that needs to be done on the middleware. How do you connect with the ERP? How do you connect with the legacy system? So what are all the tools that we are going to offer that works seamlessly across these ERPs to connect with our own systems to ensure that data flows happens much seamlessly. So that's the middleware layer. The third part is the application layer, where how we unify the application so that the experience looks pretty seamless. So these are the three important aspects where we ensure that we offer a unified CX fabric. That's part number one. Number two, once you have all the data and everything on place, now you can put the intelligence on top of that, because without the unified data, the intelligence doesn't work at all.
Of course.
So with that, so we are putting a lot of stuff on the AI, both on small and medium language as well as on the LLMs as well. So
And those are your own languages.
yeah, so when we say small language and medium language, it's all our own models, and even on the LLMs. So we have given 7 billion parameters, 13 billion parameters of our own LLMs. We call it as ZI LLMs. So that is also going to be a part of the LLMs bridge that we are building. So all these things are going to be available as part of the intelligence layer. There are tons and tons of features in terms of how the marketing automation, how the automatic segmentation happens, how the personalization with respect to communicating and engaging with the customers, prospects, all those things are going to be infused with AI. On the sales side, there are plenty of things that's going to release, like what is the next best experience and actions can be given as part of our AI layer. So that is one thing. On the ICR, so how the record creation happens automatically by just putting some images, handwritten documents and everything, and automatically it creates records. So on the ICR side, on the email summary, call to text, auto calling through agents. So a lot of stuffs are piled up on the intelligence part of it. So once we have that intelligence, then comes the experience orchestration layer, where how we engage our prospects, customers, everybody, as we offer the intelligence layer to it, so that the engagement happens in a much profound way. So the continuity of the context, it's pretty vital. So how we ensure that the context is getting continued across these various channels, various journeys, is done through the customer journey orchestration. So that is one. And then last but not the least, the agentic AI. So that is going to be a huge aspect towards what we are doing, and we've launched it a year ago, and we started expanding the scope of how the agentic AI could bring a lot of benefits to the CX platform. So we've been doing it, and very importantly, as the usage of agentic AI goes, obviously the governance will also become a paramount importance. So that is something that we are investing heavily on. The traceabilities, explainabilities, observabilities, and what are all the guardrails that needs to be adhered to, what are all the compliances it has to go inside, and what is how do you ensure that whether these agents are performing the way it should, and how do you measure the outcomes of it, how do you test it. So all these things are going to be part of the agentic AI layer. So these are the four important layers on top of which we are betting a lot of features and other things inside that. That's about the roadmap of CX.
And you also have a lot of AI agents. Can you talk about some of them and how they're being used?
Oh, sure. So on the CX side, there are quite a few agents that we have built across the Zoho ecosystem for various reasons, for various purposes. if you take the CX, uh, we are planning to offer at least 50 to 75 out of the box the agents where people can just go inside CRM and deploy it straight away, and those deployments can go inside as a digital employee. So, for example, SDR agent is one good example. Call scheduler, the meeting summarizer, and then the churn eradication agents. So if there are any churns from an account manager's perspective, so how these agents comes pretty handy for those account managers to ensure that the churn is not happening. Yeah, is restricted. Correct. So that is one thing. And then dormant potential identifiers. So if the certain prospects and deals are pretty dormant, it identifies and tells you the scopes of what can be done for those deals. So these are some of the aspects as far as the sales is concerned. If you look at the marketing side of it, so how the segmentations can be done, so which segmentation can be prescribed for cross-selling, upselling, what are all the retention journeys, retention campaigns can be run to ensure that the retentions are happening in a much better way. And churn, if there are any churns, and how you can create a journey around to eradicate those churns. So those things on the marketing side, marketing journey side. And if you take the service side, so we have again bunch of agents like level one ticket solvers, like the agent expertise, like the knowledge based crawler, and then SLA experts. So like that, each and every aspect, how an agent, a human agent, can be benefited across the various functionalities, those would be given as agents where these human agents can connect with them. At the same time, there are a lot of autonomous agents where it can run on their own. So these are all some of the agents.
And can customers create their own AI agents?
Absolutely. The 50 to 75 pre-created agents, which is pretty much available out of the box, those agents are pretty much editable. People can just go and configure themselves for their own needs. That is number one. Number two, if they don't want those things and they want to create something from scratch, we offer Zia Studio, Zia Agentic Studio, where people just can go inside and create agents by themselves, either by just giving simple prompts, boom, agent will get created, or they can just go from scratch by just pulling the necessary tools and necessary APIs and whatnot. So they can just do everything from scratch by building it. So both the options are available for the people to go and create something on their own.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.